Hello and good evening. Thank you for taking the time to join this interview. My name is Marzatun Nabila and I'm a year two student from University Science Islam Malaysia.
All right.
Major in Arabic language with communication. So
Okay.
the purpose of this interview is for my intercultural communication uh, assignment, where I would like to learn more about your culture background and especially in terms of communication and culture interaction.
All
Okay.
right.
Before we start, may I know your name and can you tell me a little about your background?
Okay. My name is Shamala Ajisekaran. Okay, I am a Malaysian Tamil Indian. Okay. But my background, I grew up in a multicultural society. My neighbors were Malay, Chinese, and also Indian communities. My upbringing was strongly, influenced by Tamil traditions, family values, and religious practices.
Oh, oh, nice. Thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
and now let's move to other question.
All right.
Teacher, can you tell me a little about your culture and how it influenced the way you think and interact with others?
Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, Tamil culture places. Okay, why I say Tamil? Okay, we call Indian Hindu, right? But in Hindu also we have a lot of different people like ethnics like Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu. So mine is Tamil. Okay, in Tamil culture we actually place a great importance towards respect and manners. Okay, especially respecting elderly people. So this was taught to us from small. So where during my communication or when I interact with people, I tend to be very mindful with my words, with how I speak to them, no matter whether they are Hindu people or Malay people or Chinese people. I always make sure that when I talk, I put my respect first because they are elder to me. And other than that, in our culture also, a great emphasis is put on family traditions and also our religious practices, especially like how we pray. Like for example, Malay people, you have 5 times prayers a day, right? So like for us,
Yes.
we have twice a day, early in the morning and also in the evening. And then in terms of family relationships, we usually, um, we place an importance to make sure that our relationship stays strong. No matter what the problems are. So, for example, like my mom's side or my father's side, we usually always, no matter like what is the fight or anything, but we always make sure that we are always in a talking term. So that is our little bit about my culture, like how and how it influences the way I am today. Yeah,
Mm. Well, it look nice. So, can we move to other question?
yeah, can.
Um, what family value are most important in Indian culture?
Okay, family values that are most important first is respect for elders, and then family unity and loyalty. Um, and then we have this discipline. That's very important as well, and responsibility. For example, they say that in Indian culture that like we have like a I mean male as in like in a family, the father plays a great role to to bring up the family, to be a leader for the family. And then we also have religious practices and moral teachings, and we also put a big importance towards education. So yeah, these are the main values and what are important in Tamil culture lah, in our culture. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
understand, and it's
Okay.
look very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what part of your culture do you value the most?
Okay. in my culture, I think the part that I value the most is cultural identity, especially the rituals and prayers. Okay, for example, during festive seasons, we have our own way of conducting prayers, and then same goes to when there is a death in the house, there's someone who passes away. There's also a way that we conduct when we send them away, not because they already passed away, so we have to carry out some prayers, some religious practices to make sure that they have like a smooth journey towards their, how to say, it's a departed soul, right? So we have to follow some things that, there are some things that come from a very long time, so we try to maintain them so that we know that this is what we should do to ensure that our culture lives on. So it's like what would I say is that our practices is the main part of my culture that I value the most. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thank
Okay.
you for the answer. And
Okay.
then, what form of verbal and non-verbal communication are commonly used in your culture,
Okay.
or when you use in daily?
Okay, forms of verbal and non-verbal communication. Verbal communications, we have like speaking respectfully, and then we have words that we use to address people. For example, if a lady is elder to me, I should call it as akka. Akka means kakak lah. And then we also have uncle and auntie. We have the certain names, like for example, Peripa, Perima is uncle and auntie. So these are the ways we forms of verbal lah, where we show our respect. And then non-verbal is like, when we slightly go down, when we cross the elder people, and then we touch the elders' feet to get their blessings during festive seasons. And then we are also taught to macam, when we are talking to people, we should like maintain our eye contact as a sign of respect. When people talk, we shouldn't be like looking down. Oh no, that's something that we don't do. That is not non-verbal things that we do when we communicate in our culture. Yeah.
Oh, it's same
Okay.
like me lah.
Yes. Like somehow it's the same. Yes, correct.
All right. Okay, next question.
Okay.
How do you adjust the way you speak when interact with people from different culture?
Okay, since I'm a Malaysian, since we are here when I'm here since I'm small, so I think maybe because I have English and Malay, so I don't have that problem in interacting with people, because I try to use English and Malay lah, for clear understanding, and then I avoid Tamil words that people don't understand, or slangs that that people will get hurt to. And then I will try to observe other people's communications, and then I will adapt accordingly lah. Yeah, so that's how I adjust my way. But I think being a Malaysian, I think it helps me naturally to blend the communication styles to talk to people of other cultures. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, I understand. Okay.
All
And last
right.
question.
Okay.
Have you ever faced any culture misunderstanding or conflict? And how did you resolve it?
Okay, okay, there's one, I think one misunderstanding that people always see is that when we don't take certain food because of religious reasons. For example, my colleagues, I mean, I did not encounter this during schools, but when I started working, people like, for example, like Chinese, they eat pork, Malays, they eat beef, but we can't take both of it, right? So when they offer and I reject, they tend to get a bit offended, right? So I think maybe they think that I'm rejecting the food personally, but it's actually not a personal reason, but then it's more to a religious reason lah. So I usually calmly explain that we can't take, because in our culture we are not allowed to take pork and beef. So I think that is the main misunderstanding that I usually encounter lah. Otherwise, I don't think there are other stuff that I've encountered with others. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, okay, teacher. And we have to the end session.
All right.
Thank you so much for your valuable time and insight.
All
Okay, I
right.
truly
Sure.
appreciate.
Or
This
sure,
is
thank.
okay. If there anything you would like to add before we end, you are welcome to share. Okay, once
Um,
again, thank
thank you. I think that's about it lah. Thank you.